There are tons of tools promising to make research easier, but today I'm focusing on two of the most powerful and popular ones. Zotero, the classic go-to reference manager, and Logically, a sleek, AI-powered all-in-one workspace. So whether you're a student buried under a pile of PDFs, a researcher trying to organize sources, or you're just curious about the latest academic tech, this video will show you how these tools stack up. I'll walk you through how each tool helps you find sources, organize them, annotate, and even draft papers. By the end of this video, you'll know not just which tool is faster or fancier, but which one can truly transform the way you do research. So let's dive right in. On the left side here, we have Logically. It's a modern, all-in-one research platform. It just doesn't store your references. It uses AI to help you summarize, annotate, and even draft your papers. And on the right-hand side, we have Zotero, the classic option that's been around forever. Zotero is open source, it's free, and it's one of the most trusted tools for managing references and generating bibliographies in Word or Google Docs. So at first glance, they're aiming at the same problem, making research easier, but they go about it in very different ways. Okay, so let's imagine I'm starting a new project on my research question: how can media literacy education address the challenges posed by social media algorithms and echo chambers in today's digital landscape? So in Logically, using semantic scholar mode, I just entered my question into the research assistant, and as you can see here, it broke down my question into social media algorithms, echo chambers, and how media literacy education addresses these challenges. And with this, it grabs papers through the semantic scholar mode, and as you can see, there's so many sources that I can cite through any bibliography style. I can upload the paper and add it to my reference manager and even visit the site itself, making the research process super seamless. In Zotero, the workflow is a little different. You find your paper maybe on PubMed or Google Scholar, and then click the Zotero connector in your browser. The paper and all of its metadata are saved directly into your library, so it's quick, it's clean, and it's reliable, but it requires a third-party source. So at this stage, Logically feels like an assistant actively helping you get started, while Zotero feels more like a filing cabinet that keeps everything organized. Okay, so now that we have the research question done, let's go deeper into the workflow. Starting with uploading sources, Logically makes it almost effortless. You drag a PDF into the reference manager, it automatically extracts the title, the author, the journal, and it builds a citation for you in many different styles. Zotero, on the other hand, does something similar, but the experience is centered around the browser connector. You're scrolling through research, you click the little icon, and the paper lands in your library. The only difference is that sometimes you have to double check and clean up the metadata manually. Now for my favorite part, which is organization. When it comes to organizing sources, Logically feels very, very visual. You can create folders for different parts of your project and add colorful tags. In this case, my tags would be media literacy, social media echo chambers. It makes it really easy to spot themes at a glance and have it very organized and streamlined for you. On the other hand, Zotero sticks to collections, which are basically folders, but it also has smart searches. For example, you can create a saved search that automatically pulls in every paper you've tagged with echo chambers. That folder updates on its own every time you add new stuff. It's almost like a live playlist for your research. Annotating is another huge difference. In Logically, this is where the AI truly and really shines. You can highlight a passage, and in one click, it will give you a plain English explanation or even summarize that section for you. These notes stay linked to your highlight, which makes reviewing a lot faster. Along with that, they have very aesthetic colors you can highlight with. You can sticky note and just chat with the AI in your paper. So it's like having your own personal research assistant right next to you, reading the article, digesting dense material. In Zotero, annotations are a lot more traditional. You highlight text, add sticky notes, and those notes live inside the PDF file. There's no AI summaries, but some people prefer that. It keeps you in full control of how you engage with the material. And now when it's time to write the actual research paper, the difference is huge. Logically has its own built-in document writer. You can draft your paper right inside the app, insert citations in one click from your reference manager, and as you're writing, the bibliography below updates as you go. Zotero, meanwhile, does not have its own editor. Instead, it integrates Word or Google Docs, so you write your paper in your usual app that you usually use, like Docs, for say, and then the Zotero toolbar on top lets you insert citations and automatically generate your bibliography. Both approaches work, but the feel is very, very different. Logically wants you to stay inside its ecosystem, while Zotero is more like a background engine that plugs in the tools that you already use. With this writing feature, I believe this is where Logically's AI advantage really stands out. In Logically, I can ask something maybe similar to my research question that I'm really curious about, like how do educators encourage students to get out of the algorithm-driven echo chambers? And it will scan, research, and summarize the findings and show me the relevant sources that I can add to my paper. So in this case, it feels like having a research assistant who never gets tired. In Zotero, that is not part of the package. You're reading, highlighting, and summarizing everything yourself. And depending on your style, that can either feel like more control or more time wasted. Once you're wrapping up a project, both tools help you get your paper out. In Logically, you can export straight to Word, Google Docs, complete with all your citations formatted. In Zotero, you can instantly generate a bibliography in over 10,000 citation styles, or just keep writing in Word or Google Docs or whatever app you use with the Zotero plugin. Both will get you to the finish line. It's really about whether you want to write inside Logically itself or use Zotero along your usual writing software. Let's talk about cost, because this is where things can get interesting. Starting with Zotero, it's classic, reliable reference manager that does one really good thing well, helping you organize and cite your sources. The good news, Zotero is completely free for reference management. You only pay if you want extra cloud storage for your files, but even the free plan gives you plenty to get started. Logically, on the other hand, also offers a completely free reference manager with 500 megabytes of storage, which is as much or more than Zotero gives for free. Plus, it comes with free AI usage built in, so you can test out how the AI assistant helps summarize papers, generate drafts, or organize research, which is a really good test trial to see if you like it. So if you want unlimited AI usage, that's where the paid upgrade comes in, but for most students or casual researchers, the free plan is already really powerful. So now that we've looked at all the main features of both, and you're asking, which one should I actually use? This depends on your needs. If you want everything in one place with AI doing the heavy lifting, summarizing papers, organizing highlights, or even drafting text or outlines, Logically is the clear choice for you. But if you want a completely free, rock-solid tool that integrates with whatever writing app you use, Zotero is unbeatable. Honestly, a lot of people end up using both. Zotero as a big archive for all their sources, and Logically for when they need speed and more efficiency. For me personally, right now, Logically has the edge, just because the AI saves me hours of note-taking. But Zotero is still the safest bet if you want stability, cost effectiveness, and a tool that you know won't go away and is very, very trustworthy. So which one fits your workflow better? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what you're using. And if this was helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my other breakdowns of research tools.